Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the e-classes now. Let us do English, and we have reached the glimpses of India, and we are doing the third part, the tea from Assam. This is a description about the tea gardens and the processing of tea. Here in this lesson, there are two boys. One is Pranjal. Pranjal is from Assam and Rajveer is from Delhi. So Pranjal studies in Delhi, and during his holidays he invited Rajveer to visit his family, to spend the holidays or vacation with him in Assam. So it was the first time that Rajveer came out from the big city of Delhi, and he had never seen this much greenery and this much of tea bushes in his life. He had read many things about tea. He had learned them in his books, but in reality he had never seen. He had read many things about tea, but in reality he had never seen. So this was the first time that he was going to Assam, and he had the opportunity to see everything, the tea bushes, the process of making tea, as well as the laborers plucking the tea leaves. Everything he had seen with his own eyes. It was very enjoyable, and he was very much delighted to know everything about tea. So now let us go through this content one by one. First part, tea, a popular drink. First we'll talk about a tea popular drink. Number 8, tea is very popular not only in India but also around the world. Tea is very popular in India. Practically everybody drinks tea. Every now and then they drink tea. It's very popular in India. Along with India, the other parts of the world, people there also, they drink a lot of tea. So not only in India but around the world, tea is very much popular. The first thing they do in the morning is drink tea. In our country also, the first thing in the morning they do is they drink tea. During the day, a person drinks 2 or 3 cups of tea, definitely. So it is a refreshing drink after a hard day's work, after a hard days of work. So a person likes to drink tea. Early in the morning he wanted to refresh himself, so a person drinks tea. So it is a refreshing drink, a beverage, refreshing drink. So you can see that's why tea is very, very much popular, not only in India but around the world. So now number B. In India, every home prepare tea. In each and every home, tea is prepared in the morning and in the evening, or sometimes during the day. If the guest comes, they will offer tea. So tea is very, very popular. So in India, every home prepare tea. It is sold in the markets also. Tea is sold in the markets. Roadside tea stalls, you can see tea stalls along the road, or even in railway platforms, railway stations, bus stands. So you can see tea stalls everywhere. People sell tea and people drink tea. So inside the train also, if you go through, you see people sipping tea. A person brings tea, he sells tea. You can hear chai gram all the time in the tea, in the railway station or inside the train also. So they bring tea and they sell, and people sip tea. So you can see that this shows that how popular the tea is. According to the writer, about 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day around the world. This we have learned in our introduction also before about the chapter we have learned in our previous class. About 80 crores of cups of tea are drunk worldwide. This shows how popular the tea is. This shows how popular the tea is. And we have also learned that tea is grown mostly in India, Sri Lanka, China and Malaysia. This area is very much suitable for growing tea, and it is exported to all the countries around the world. So it is a plantation crop, and it is a big business to grow tea, to process and sell. Tea plantation. Now we'll talk about the tea plantation. As I have just now told you, tea plantation. Tea is planted in some areas such as China, India. In India also, eastern part of India, that is in Assam, Meghalaya and North Bengal, and even in South India, tea is grown. So tea plantations. Pranjal, now we'll talk about Pranjal, a boy from Assam. Pranjal is a boy from Assam, studies in Delhi. He studies in Delhi. He invited his friend Razveer from Delhi. Razveer is from Delhi, to spend the summer vacations or summer holidays with his family in Assam. So Pranjal invited Razveer to spend his summer vacation with his family in Assam. So Razveer agreed. Yes, definitely I will go. I want to go and visit. And Pranjal's father was the manager of the tea garden. So Pranjal's father was the manager of the tea garden, and Pranjal invited Razveer to go to come and have a look around in the tea garden and the processing of tea. So it was a big opportunity for Razveer to visit the tea gardens and see its processing. On the way, so definitely the summer vacation started, and Razveer, he went along with Pranjal, and they were in the train. On the way to Assam, Razveer saw green tea bushes everywhere. On both sides on the train, he was going through, he was inside the train and he was traveling, and till when he reached Bengal, from there he could see the tea bushes from both sides of the window. So he could see there from through the window, he could see the tea bushes, and from left and right, he could see the tea bushes, green tea bushes everywhere. Tea bushes stretched as far as his eyes could see. As far as he could see, there were nothing but tea bushes among the tall shady trees. Among the tall shady trees, the trees are planted in between the bushes so that it will not get spoiled or damaged by the frost in winter. So tea bushes require shady areas. That's why in the tea plantation areas, trees are grown along with the tea bushes. So you can see among the tall shady trees, there were rows of bushes. The tea bushes are planted in rows. As far as he could see, there was nothing but tea bushes. Green everywhere, green, green, green everywhere. The area is full of green. It is greenery. So you can see the trees, green trees, shady trees, and below the shady trees, below the branches of the shady trees, you can see Rajveer saw the tea bushes stretched far and wide. And in some places Rajveer saw the workers, the women plucking, a group of women plucking the tea leaves. And from the train, he could see them. And they moved like dolls. It was quite far away. The women were plucking tea leaves, and Rajveer saw the women or the tea pluckers as dolls among the tree bushes. So he describes the workers as dolls among the tea bushes because they were quite far away and he could see them, and they would look like dolls among the green tea bushes. So we'll continue in our next class. This was for today. So thank you for your presence and your attention. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class. So this much for today. We'll continue in the next class.